Hey, what's up? If you guys are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Alison, and if you guys are interested with fashion, beauty, lifestyle, foundation review, and hauls video, don't forget to subscribe down below and also click that ring bell button so you get a notification whenever I upload a new video on my channel and you'll be the first one to see it. So without further ado, let's get started on today's video. So today's video, as you guys can tell, is a different background because I bring you guys into my kitchen counter, my kitchen area, to show you guys how I make my coffee in the morning. And since that we're locked down in this quarantine, and especially if you guys drink coffee every single day, so this is how I usually make my coffee in the morning, and I swear this tastes just like Starbucks. And if you guys like a Starbucks caramel macchiato or like a normal latte, this is like so similar to Starbucks, and I feel like after getting this machine I don't have to go to Starbucks anymore. That's how amazing it is. So also it's kind of like how to be your own barista, to make your own cup of coffee every single morning. So let's get into it. Okay, we are getting close and personal. So this is an Nespresso machine that I invest during this quarantine since it started. And as you guys can see, I used to have my Keurig. So if you guys are on a budget and if you guys like more of a plain coffee, you guys can drink like just coffee by itself, I feel like Keurig is a really good investment because it lasts very long. I don't have issue with it, and I did discover a few pots that I've been loving with Keurig. I can leave it down in the description bar below, but again, because I like to mix it with milk on my coffee, so I decided to invest into this machine. I have to say it's a really pricey machine, but if you can eliminate getting your coffee in a Starbucks for about $4 or $5 a day, or if you guys have 2 cups of coffee, that save you a lot of money, and instead you can invest into this kind of machine to make your own coffee just like Starbucks. Okay, here I'm gonna show you guys my Nespresso drawer. So basically this is every flavor that I have. I went kind of overboard because I love trying this different pots and tastes. These two right here, which is more of a milky flavor, and this 5 of them, it comes in a pack. So it starts with the level 4 of a caffeine, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one, it just basically comes in all different flavor. When you purchase an espresso, it comes with it so that you know like what kind of flavor you guys will like. And when you go further, you guys can see this is my favorite Nespresso pots. Veluto. This is the one that I've been loving, and because of this flavor, I decided to purchase an espresso machine. I got a pack of 4, and I think I just finished one up here, that's why it's empty. So this is like all my coffee pots and everything in here. I have some like hot chocolate in here, just like basic stuff. It's just very easy to make. So you just turn on the machine here and you get to choose cappuccino or latte, flat white, laguno, espresso, and risotto. Usually I don't use this flavor because they're just plain coffee, so I usually like a cappuccino. And you guys can choose your milk level. I always choose very hot, but you can test the milk temperature. Usually I like it very hot after the hot, and you get to choose your coffee volume. I usually go with bigger size because it doesn't come in a large volume of the coffee. Milk froth, I usually just play with it. I don't really mind of the milk froth, but I'm in the setting 6. So now let's make this coffee. So here I'm using my last pot. This is Veluto, and as you guys can tell, this is my favorite one to use. So what you're gonna do is put this pot inside. Of course, you have to fill in the water at the bottom. This is the water tank, and I usually like to open this up so that it level up my cups so the coffee doesn't splash everywhere. And I just press start, and then it will make my coffee itself. And then meanwhile, I just put my 2% milk. This is lactose free. And if I'm using like for 1 cup, then there's a line up here. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's like a minimum line and then it has a maximum line. Since I'm making another coffee for you guys later on to show you how I make a macchiato, so I'm gonna put it to the max level to use it for later on. And then so after the coffee is done, it will ask for milk. So when it's ready, you just press start again and it will just froth up the milk. And before pulling it up, I just simply wipe it down. Make sure it's wet and it's clean. And you guys can see it would just clean it by itself after each time using the milk jug. So here's my coffee and here's my milk. Usually I can just drink it without syrup, but some of the day I like it more sweet, so I just add this simple like vanilla syrup, just a very little to add a little sweeter taste. So just gonna be a little. Don't expect me to make any art because I haven't played around with it yet. And voila, here's your cup of cappuccino. It just tastes like Starbucks cappuccino, honestly, because with the milk jug, I feel like it makes the milk so similar with Starbucks. So I feel like this is a really good investment. You just save $5 here. So I already have a macchiato in here. If I make a macchiato, I like to make it ice cold. And my camera wasn't recording earlier. So what I was saying is you can choose latte macchiato option. And also you can choose your milk temperature, your coffee volume. And usually if you hit start, it would just start with heating the milk first with latte macchiato. But since I already have my milk did on the first cup of coffee, so I'm just gonna start with my coffee first. So here I have my cup of ice and the coffee, it's ready and done. And I wasn't filming it earlier, sorry about that. But just looking at this, it's so satisfying because it really just looks so aesthetic pleasing. And now I just add my milk. You can actually add your cold milk, but I like to warm up my milk with the froth inside. And usually I have more milk on the inside, or you can add more, but I feel like with this volume with the coffee, it's just perfect. So now you have an ice cold latte macchiato. And here you go, I just use my own straw. And if you like a little sweeter scent, you can again add this vanilla syrup inside. I'm just gonna add a very little since this coffee a little stronger, I believe. So just mix it up. And if you guys like it more ice in your coffee cup, then you can add more ice cube inside, but I personally just like it like that. So here we go, this is my version of latte macchiato and cappuccino, and as you guys can see, it just looks so similar with the one that you get from Starbucks. So I highly recommend this coffee machine if you guys are interested. And to those of you who are wondering, this mason jar is actually a recycle bin for my capsule because I want to recycle them back to Nespresso just to help the planet to reuse this foil, because I feel like since I am drinking a lot of coffee like once or twice a day, then I feel like this can get back to the planet and just to be good with our environment. So I just like to save them in this little jar, and then I will send it back to Nespresso. I normally prefer a hot coffee in the morning. It's just kind of like soothing. I barely drink any iced coffee because I just like how a cup of hot coffee tastes. I usually would just get a hot macchiato in Starbucks or a latte or cappuccino in Starbucks still in hot, even though I'm in the hot weather. So I just prefer my coffee to be hot. It's just my own personal preference, but I feel like you can do same thing with iced coffee. It just tastes like the same. Let me taste test. Oh, it tastes so good. It just tastes like, again, what I get from Starbucks, and I don't have to spend that $4 to $5 a day to get a cup of Starbucks. I feel like with Starbucks it's just like aesthetic pleasing with holding a Starbucks cup, but honestly if you can make this at home, I would just like save your money not to go to Starbucks. And if you guys are interested, what is this cup? It's from Keep Cup, and I mentioned it in my Amazon essential purchase or Amazon purchase. That video doesn't get much like, but if you guys want to check out what are the items that I recommend to purchase on Amazon, this is one of them. You guys can check out the link up here. But yeah, this is all, and this is how I have been loving my coffee in the morning, and this obviously just changed the whole game, and it makes me excited to wake up every single day in the morning because I just love my cup of cappuccino. It's hot, and it just like I got it from outside in their barista shop. So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up to support your girl here, and also subscribe down below, and also like this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Cheers.